Banger. We are playing with the New York Jets. Week 1 of the regular season, playing the Pittsburgh Steelers at home. All right, so we got a lot of things going in and going down this week. First thing first, I do want to do my exploit sliders. Maybe year 2, year 3, we will be doing more so like spin the wheel for what players you want to be drafted, things like that. But give me 1 second before we do that. Let's go user setting, visual feedback, uh, drive goals. Let's turn that off. Let's go scores only. Yeah, scores. Scores. Do we want to do scores only or goals only? Scores only. Let's go scores only. Pre-snap menu on. Trait feedbacks, player and colors. Let's trade. Let's turn that off. Previous play information is on dynamic play call. What's this? And play call show and hide based on skill level. Turn this setting off to have all options available and all skill levels. Okay. So yeah, let's bring this off. Passing game.
Menu narration set to 100.
Okay, cool. I think that's everything. Respectfully. All right, cool. Cool. Now let's do the XP sliders. So a little bit of stuff we have to do. All right, let's get right into it. I don't remember my sliders from last year's Madden because I feel like those XP sliders was phenomenal. It worked very well. It had me getting not a lot of XP sliders for everybody, but the players that played good that did actually perform, that made the Pro Bowls and things like that. Those guys actually seen a nice boost in XP, and it wasn't just oh well, you don't deserve to get this. Like what? So I do want this to be a rebuild. So with that being said, if this is gonna be an actual rebuild, I would love this to be realistically harder. XP, rebuilds and things like that. I don't want my guys just upgrade. I want us to actually have to rebuild. And I feel like if everybody's just getting XP out the ass, there's no point in doing a rebuild because your team's going to be good so fast. So I think having XP sliders set and adjusting them accordingly. Like, obviously, if once we end off year 1, if I see that one specific group on my team is just get out the ass XP, obviously I will lower it. And now if I feel like a group or a person on my team that played a lot better than that group didn't get much XP, obviously I will raise that because obviously we want to be able to have a fine balance in who get XP based off of how they played, obviously. Oh snap, I read that wrong. Who getting XP, obviously, yeah, based off how they played, but not only that, or stats also, but not only that, based off their age. Obviously, if you're playing a lot and you're younger, you should get more XP than the guys that's older and playing as much minutes or have a similar XP as you do. So I don't want to just have my guys out here juiced by the end of year 1, and we're already in the Super Bowl or in the playoffs year two. Because at that point, it's like, what's the point of having um he has us at 50? So yeah, 50, 100, yes, 50, 27 is all the way down to zero. I don't think that should be smart. All the way up till 32. 32 is that? Oh, so we might change this somewhere. We might raise it a little bit, lower it a little bit. I feel like 100 is cool for that. 100 is cool. I think what we'll probably start doing that cap is probably like 29, probably 28, 29. That's probably be more so the cap. So we might play around with this a little bit. So let's put this at, because I feel like you should get more XP as the younger you are. So let's go 120. Actually 130, 120, 110, 100. Keep it steady, 100. Keep it steady at 100. 26, keep it steady at 100. 27 is, let's go steady 100. 28 is where we're going to start dipping 90. Let's go 70, 50, 40, and then 30 there. And then it's going to start going 50, 100, whatever. Hello, babe. So I think that's how we're gonna look in XP. I think that's pretty fair. I don't think I had to save anything, did I? Should I say yeah, it's not gonna save. Okay, cool. We might boost quarterback progression up a little bit to about 30, 40. But like I said, we'll see how we look in mid-season form. Same thing with sliders, depending on what our record is. If we're playing a lot better than what the sliders is supposed to let us play as, all that other good stuff. But let's get right into this episode, man. I'm excited. We're playing 9 minutes a quarter, so we might boost this up to about 10, 11 to get a little bit more realistic gameplay, a little bit more realistic numbers for this season. But when I played on 9 minute quarters and other franchises that I also have. If you have not seen my Giants franchise, where both teams are obviously in East Weatherford, New Jersey, where they're playing in the same stadium, which is MetLife. I was thinking about rebuilding the Giants' own stadium, also making a Jets franchise where I built their own stadium outside of MetLife, but we haven't done it yet. I wanted that to be more of a reward, but we did make it to the playoffs, so I think that's rewarding enough. Made to the playoff, year 2, 8 and 9 though, but I think what we want to do is go into playoff with a better record, right? And still make a playoff and a big push for the Super Bowl. But let's see how we rock out here. And Kane Nagakwe tackled 5th year guy, 26 years old, 6'3", out of the Ohio State University. Put against some prolific pass rushers and TJ Watt, Cameron Hayward, and Alex Highsmith, who's came into his own. So let's see. Alex Highsmith was in on that play quickly. Hold us to just a yard. And head coach Nicholas is hoping that his team wants to get off to a strong start. And that's a good pass there. And that goes to Alan Lazard for a first down. So that's something. No run game, loss of 1. Cameron Hayward is in the backfield instantly. And that's something you just don't want to see. You don't want to see your running back get tackled behind the line. We do have the play clock on 10 seconds. And Cameron Hayward, our center is terrible. Because god damn. And Breece Hall is hurt instantly in week 1. This is fucking ridiculous. It's picked off. Titman is terrible. We can't run the ball for shit. Decent. That's a wobbly ass ball. God damn. Picked by Cole Holcomb though, but god damn, Justin. What the fuck? And here comes old man Aaron Rodgers, who probably could have played with your granddaddy. When your granddad was growing up, just playing. Charmaine Sherwood, McCrary. He just gets a big. No way. Okay, touchdown. What the fuck? What the absolutely shit hellhole was that? Jalen Warren, touchdown. Breece Hall, bruised ribs. That's no good. I don't want to look at goals or anything because that will force me to start trying to get guys to their goals that they have set or what goals. I want this to be as realistic as possible, as much real life as possible, where they only really kind of show the scoreboard. They don't really show their goals. They might talk about it on like ESPN or whatever, but they're not showing it on the ticker during the game. But not being able to run the ball so far this week is not ideal. We already thrown our first interception with Justin Fields, so that's also not ideal. And Braylon Allen, gain of 13. Brandon Stevens with a bruised sternum will not return to the ball game. So you will see the rookie cornerback, Azaria Thomas, this week, early in this season. So that's not really ideal. Braylon picks up a gain of 4. Actually, let's switch this to this. And we find Jeremy Rucker's first down. That's a beautiful catch by the tight end. Could have been a lot worse.
Here we go. Tonight.
Where the fuck was the ball going? First off, and what the fuck are you doing, Allen? Go catch the ball, brother.
Here we go.
We find Garrett Wilson for a first down. Good job, Garrett. We need to look for him a little bit more than we probably most likely want to.
Tonight.
And we fit in there, Garrett Wilson with a beautiful catch and double coverage. There you go, Garrett. Beautiful ball by Justin Fields, almost at Jalen Hurts.
Here we go. Tonight.
Braylon Allen picks up 3. As I stated, Breece Hall got injured early.
Here we go.
We have the leg to run with Justin Fields. He's going to pick up a few. So far, so good on the second possession of the offense. They have PQ. Cole Holcomb already picked us off.
Tonight.
We already talked about this electric defense, so you're going to lose a yard. Seems like this might be a passing day today, because I don't know.
Green. Tonight.
And we're sacked instantly. 3rd and goal, Nick Herbig, who we didn't talk about on this defensive line, because he's just not really out there that much, but he's out there with a freaking sack.
Here we go. Tonight.
Short.
Turbo, sir. Tonight.
Slide. And that's a touchdown, Alan Lazard. Beautiful ball by Justin Fields. Low and away on the run. Alan Lazard with the catch. Touchdown. The 6'5", maybe 6'4", wide receiver from a Green Bay Packer. Look at that ball. Nice spiral, low and away to only where Alan Lazard can get it. And you can't put TJ Watt in coverage and expect us not to throw it at him. He's not a coverage linebacker. He's not a coverage edge rusher. He's not that. Okay? And the Jets are on the board here. And I like this gameplay already. I love how this game feels. It feels like an actual game. It's a little bit challenging for us. Yeah, we might be similar in overalls. But it's taking us a while to get down the field. Yeah, we was able to chuck it a little bit. Run it a little bit. But it does show. We got to be on our best to beat this team. So hopefully we can do something defensively against the squad. I say we're going to be a lot better at run defense than a pass. And DK Metcalf, the new... The flippity flop was that? Pinch. Good tackle there by Sauce Gardner. Comes down from his corner position and makes that tackle. Beautiful play by Sauce. DK Metcalf is in the slot. See what we can force here. Good tackle by Harder. 26-year-old corner. 3rd and 4 here. And can we? I don't. I really want to take him out the ball game here. We can come out here in zone coverage here. Show cover 3 actually. All right, end of the first quarter, 7-7 ball game here. Our second defensive possession a little bit better than our first. Obviously, we turned over the ball, so they had momentum. But we just scored with Allen Lazard. First touchdown of the year for Justin Fields as a Jet, and first connection this game or this year with Garrett Wilson as a Jet, 2 college teammates playing on the same team. Can that connection of Fields to Wilson carry over for years to come? That's the bigger question. But here we go. We have a big task ahead of us. And guess who's under pressure? Jermaine Sherwood hits Mr. Rogers. They're going for it on 4th and 4. Ah, this is a little bit scary. I don't know what to do here. We're going to play pass here. This is 3rd and 4. He's going after the number 1 corner. And he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. 4th down. Good defense. Hoping Sauce Gardner would have got a pick, but he didn't. And Calvin Austin could not get his feet in bounds. I think that's Calvin Austin. My gut says Calvin. 19, Calvin Austin. They got Scotty Miller still. Ben, Roman. Oh, oh my God. This team is terrible. Outside of DK, they don't have no goddamn body. Decent speed, I guess you can say. I would start Roman Wilson over Scotty Miller and Ben Skaronski. But other than that, they ain't got shit. They're already in the backfield. He falls for 2 yards, though. 5 carries for only 21 yards. This is terrible. This is terrible. Outright. This is outrageous. Andrew Beck drops it. You fucking fullback, bro. This is why fullback's not important. You would just rather put a tight end back there that you know can catch the ball. You probably can't block that fucking good, but at least you know you can catch the ball. We get the ball out to Garrett Wilson. He brings up 4th and 1 on our side of the 50. But I do feel like we can probably punch this in. We can probably get this. Double team here. Somebody pick up her big, and we pick up a first. And we do get the first down with Justin Fields' legs. Nice run, Fields. And that's something we probably won't have to go too much, but if we do, we know we have it in Fields' feet.
Here we go.
And we have Garrett Wilson down the field, down to the 12. Garrett Wilson. That's something we can get used to. Fields to Wilson connection down the field. Braylon Allen, touchdown! Braylon Allen! The first of the season. Garrett Wilson sets up that touchdown for Braylon Allen. Nice block there by Isaiah Davis as well, who's a 3rd string running back. But Braylon Allen, who's the 21-year-old running back, behind Breece Hall, who's out right now due to injuries, he just plows his way forward for a 14-yard tutty, maybe even 15-yard tutty. But I know it's well within the 20, and he scores a touchdown. And head coach Nicholas Jones, first-year head coach, have to love the way this game is going for him today. He threw a pick on our first offensive possession. We gave him an early touchdown defensively. But offensively, on our second and third possession, we came back with 2 back-to-back touchdowns. We have a 7-point lead here against a Pittsburgh Steelers defense that's really, 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 really good. Now, obviously, this game is not over. But, obviously, you will take what you're getting right now from this team. And I think for me personally, based off of what I feel like possibly could hurt us a lot more is keeping Carter out there a little bit more. So I think Stevens will step in that 2 role Thomas will step in that 3 row. Boyd will step in that 4 row. And then we'll bring up Stiggers into that 5 row and put Michael Carter down some. And Azaria Thomas, I probably said his name wrong. He will very much step up. Actually, we could use Oliver more so than Thomas right now. And Stiggers will step in as well. So Isaiah Oliver will be playing a lot more slot, who is very much a slot guy. He done it in Atlanta, so he knows what it's like. Pinching the box here. We're going to play off ball. Guarding as much as we can. He's out of bounds. He's looking at the new Steeler and Jonah Smith. We're getting some decent pressure here on Aaron Rodgers so far today. And we're going to bring him down 3rd and 4. Playing a lot of zone. We're not that good a man yet. I have no problem with saying that piece because everybody knows this. Sherwood's going to... No, 4th down. 4th and 2. They're going to punt it here. And defense so far has been good. Besides that one touchdown early in this game in the first quarter, defense has been pretty solid. Nwangu, we tried to spin move or get the ball out to the 13. Probably had a better chance of just letting that ball touch. But so far, Garrett Wilson's having him a good game. Back 2 picks today. I was looking at Alan Lazard. I think we panicked more so than anything else. We was looking at Alan Lazard. Why did we panic? We had Beck, but he dropped that before. We had Rutgers there too as well. I was looking at Wilson a lot more, but then I looked down. I seen Elijah Vera Tucker get bulldozed. Look at this shit. Boom, on your ass. And then, if I held the ball a little bit longer, 1, 2, 3, 4 motherfuckers is coming to eat my ass. What the fuck I supposed to do? I just threw that motherfucker. Hell no, I ain't getting sacked. No. I'm not saying he's a franchise quarterback. I ain't saying he's our franchise quarterback. But I wasn't. Hell no. Fuck that. Fucks no. Jermaine Sherwood with a tackle for loss. Good tackle, Jermaine. Good tackle, Jermaine. Spread out here. Azaria Thomas with a pass breakup. Good tackle by Azaria. Oh, we had a pick. God damn it. He missed a pat, but I fucking pressed. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Cisco should have had him a pick. I know for a fact that Cisco, that's the only dude that has number 8 on his team. And I dove like a fucking dumbass. That's a pick. If not pick 6, that's at least a pick. God damn it, son. They're going for it here. Oh, actually, they're not. I don't know why it gave me that animation. We're just going to go back here. To the left. To the right. To the right. To the right. To the right. No points given up on that pick. Good D.
Here we go.
Start off with Jermaine Sherwood. Hey, if I ever see TJ Watt in coverage, just know I'm probably gonna switch to a pass play. Because why the frick is TJ Watt in coverage and not pass rushing, or not even rushing in that? Braylon Allen with a big run. First down, Braylon Allen. I see you, young fella. Maybe he's trying to make a point in case that, hey, I can be a number 1 back here in this league. We got Braylon Allen. Oh, he dropped it. God damn it. That's a first down, Braylon. Garrett Wilson picks up about 6. 5 catches, 80 yards in the first half. Oh, this guy's going off. 2-minute warning, 14-7. We do get ball. No, we don't. They get ball first in the second half, so we can at least get a field goal here. We are in field goal range at 29.
Here we go.
I don't really care about records at all. Not this season. We got Garrett Wilson. He's down the sideline. He makes a spin move to the 4. Or to the 5. 6 catches, 104 yards for Garrett Wilson. And so far, that guy has been our number 1 receiver for a reason. And that connection continues. We put in Mason Taylor because that's the guy I really want to see in a ball game here.
Here we go. Sit high.
No. Fuck! Shit! Darius Slay with a pick. My ideal was like, okay, cool. He has a hook. I call it a hook route, but you guys might call it it's not really a comeback because a comeback is a lot deeper than this. I say it's a hook. We're going to get blasted anyways. I don't know who the fuck this is running through this bitch like wide open like, ain't no Harmon, the rookie? Yeah, we got fucked up this play. Watch this shit. Look at this shit. Yeah, got my ass beat. Just got my ass lit up for you, fucker. Yeah. Who's supposed to block this nigga? Oh, is that the left guard? Oh, that's not Simpson, is it? Oh, yeah, it's gone, bitch. Because you made me throw this fuck-ass pick. First off, because I had to rush this bitch. Nobody else got open. That was going to be the most open. We had Mason Taylor. Yeah, we had Mason Taylor. Because he got picked by his own guy, so that wasn't going to be a flag on us. Yeah, we had Mason Taylor. But Josh Randall, bitch-ass, can't catch the fucking ball. Look at this shit. That's a catch. It's in his hands. Look at this. In your hands. Touchdown. This bitch threw this bitch up. He said, I don't want this. Somebody else, come get it. How fucking high does this ball go? This bitch go up in the air. This bitch go high as fuck. Damn near reaches the second fucking level. Of course Darius Slay don't pick that bitch off. Yeah, he's off. He's out. He's out. I can't do it, Reynolds. I can't do it. Yeah, it's benched. Benched as fuck. That's a touchdown, bro. 21-7. 2-point ball game. We don't get ball first in the second half anyways. Yes, it's cooked. Yes, it's grass. Oliver, nice tackle. Holds to just 3. We're going to start playing a lot more zone here now due to them potentially trying to go get a touchdown here. We know it's going to be a pass. Tempo to it. Rosario forced him out of bounds. He picks up 4. God damn it! Quentin Williams getting hurt. So that's no good. Good D by both of my linebackers. Read that very well. Good D by linebackers. I don't know who the fuck this. Jermaine Sherwood, nice tackle, 3rd and 1. They're going to bring their second time out here. I want to get pressure. There's nothing I dial up. Oh, I draw. Don't really want to play man, but we are playing cover 2 man at that. It's a little bit better. Since when do Rodgers scramble, bro? Out of bounds. He loses a yard, actually. I would love to play blanket coverage here. Healy is in. Oh, he dropped. Woo! He heard the footsteps, coach. He heard the footsteps, coach. 3rd and 11. I would love to get a pick here. He throws it away. 4th and 11. They're going to kick a field goal. Will McDonald was coming in on pressure there. Let's get the crowd into it. Go, boy. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked by Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson. Yo, what the frick is this? I gotta run in slow motion the rest of this way? I don't care, bro. This is going back for 6 of them. 6 of them. Jermaine Johnson with a blocked field goal. Yeah. Hit off his helmet. Yeah. Yeah, head coach is loving this. Winning on all 2 phases, I guess you could say right now, besides the 3 turnovers we have, interception-wise. Well, defense been, you know what I'm saying, making sure Rodgers is uncomfortable. He hasn't really had time to really kind of find open receivers, playing a lot of coverage. A lot of zone coverage at that. But when we do switch the man, the pressure is getting home, and that's a free hit from the Ricky Mike linebacker, and they're going to just nil this into the end zone, to halftime, I'm sorry. And they're going to go down into halftime 21-7. Will they come out of halftime looking to come back here?
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day.
We know this team has a good defense, but as you've seen, offense does struggle a little bit with the run game. Offense does, most specifically, Justin Fields with pass accuracy. He find Juju Smith-Schuster for a touchdown. He put up 3 tutties. They won 41-24 against the Chargers in Puerto Rico. Or San Jose, San Jose, Puerto Rico. Eagles versus Cowboys, divisional matchup. And Fields launches to Smith to Smitty. Runs to 2 guys. What the fuck? Dude is like 5'11", probably 6 foot. Okay. And by the way, Smitty is a lot skinnier than that.
The Jags taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He'll decide to scramble here, and
Trevor will never do shit like that. They gotta stop this shit. Trevor will never do shit like this.
With the lead in the opener at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in week 1 of the new
Cleveland is up against the Bengals, 14-10. Get off me. If Harmon wasn't there, we probably could have ran for an extra 5 to 10 yards. But Wilson is having a heck of a day, over 100 yards already. So that went halfway near it. You know, that second pick we threw was not on Fields, actually. That was on him, on Raymond. So far, so good defensively. Offensively, we got to get a little better. It probably should be 10-14 coming out of half, but instead, Jermaine Johnson gets a blocked field goal and got it up to 21-7. So it's a 2 possession ball game here instead of a touchdown possession here. And we're cooking right now. And he sacked Jermaine Johnson. So he get a blocked field goal for 6. Then he gets a sack. Aaron Rodgers, first of the season. As I said, he is our #1 edge rusher on this team. We would love for Will McDonald to get to that, but that's gonna take time. And we couldn't tackle there. And that's Jonnu Smith who picks up a first down. Thought we had that as covered as we could. Hell, we didn't. So far, we're gonna press. First down. Calvin Austin. You do find holes in the. A nice tackle there by Harrison Phillips. We're a little banged up defensively. Nice tackle by Sauce Gardner. He brings him down. DK Metcalf wide open. We tripped him out the one, though. Thomas got cooked. We're in man. I don't know what the fuck this dude is doing. We're in man. And he went to play the underneath route. That was open too, but what about your man? We're in man coverage. That's why we don't stick to zone for this thing. If he's going to be in the game for this first year, he need to be in zone coverage. And Harrison Phillips in the backfield yet again. We did boost their run blocking. We boosted everything we could. I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. And that's a touchdown. Thomas is getting killed. Sample all game, 21-14. Maybe they found the answer. Attack our rookie corner, because he cannot guard DK, obviously. We're going to have to put Sauce Gardner over there. This is not going to work out. Oh, come on. They couldn't give me that. Breece Hall is back. To say the least, Breece Hall is back. Nah, I think it's a matter of how many plays will Breece give us before he's hurt again. And that's not good. That's not good. He has -2 speed. He don't even have that much speed already. He's 24. Well, he's still young. We can put him on a 2-year deal. Keep him until he's 26. But Breece Hall's back out. Right. I gotta switch this. Al Lazard picks up a gain of 4. Lazard is having a good game. Lazard, first down. The big body receiver making some big body separation right now. And it's working out just fine for us today so far. Oh, just incomplete. Guess who's on him? Jalen Ramsey. Traded from the Dolphins to Pittsburgh. I guess you can say for a bag of chips. Following our blocks, that's a big run for Braylon Allen. 8 carries, 57 yards. We know we're not running the ball that effective. We have to kind of double team Cameron Hayward a lot because Cameron Hayward's been on our ass. He's going to pick up 4 yards there. So that puts him over 60 yards. See what we get here, though. And that's knocked down by by Hardman. I was looking at Garrett Wilson. He was open, too, off that end route. Just didn't have the time to get it there. And we overthrow Braylon Allen. That sucks. Put a little. Oh, we put too much mustard on it. Still goes in the end zone. Should have just punted this out of bounds. Probably got the same result. Left the middle field wide open. We was playing the deeper route, so wasn't really worried about the check down there. Probably should have been, but just wasn't. Come on, Quinnen. You got to be able to get there quicker. As we're getting closer to the fourth. All the Steelers on comeback route right now. End of the third. Going into the fourth. Defense got some big stops in the first half. Are they able to lock in, clutch up, and get some more big stops here? And the answer is no. The answer is hell no. The answer is fuck no. They cannot. God damn. We're cooked. Second and 2, gain of 8. He's getting 8 yards a pop. That's still not good because knocked him out of bounds, but first down. Took us to where the ball was going. We just couldn't get there quick enough for Quincy. Good play by Will McDonald. I was playing a running back. He was playing a wide receiver going in motion, and so far so good. We're going to spread out here. See, can we switch up some coverage looks? And that's a flag. We'll probably put 15 seconds so it won't be too fast. Good tackle by Michael Carter, who's probably shouldn't even be in the game with the wear and tear on severe, but he's in a ball game there. Big tackle by Michael Carter. And that's out of bounds. 4th and 12. They're going to go for a field goal here to make this a 17-21 ball game. So defense so far has came up pretty clutch. Field goal is good. 17-21. Up by just 4. Need at least a field goal here to at least make this a 7-point ball game again. And Nate gets to the 24 before getting hit by Bronner. 6 targets, 6 receptions, 104 yards, no tutties yet. So he's 6 for 6, which is really good. He hasn't dropped the ball. But on the flip side, we've thrown way too many damn interceptions. Big run by Braylon Allen. We wearing down this defense, boys. We wearing down this defense right now. Nice run by Braylon Allen again. Picks up 9. We had Smith. By the time I look back towards that, yeah, we had Smith. He had a big lead on Jalen Ramsey. Ramsey probably tried to press him. Wasn't expecting the rookie to get off this damn fast. I wouldn't either. Fuck you too, Ray Jalen. Look at this. He bumped the shit out of him too. Just look at this. Bump. Okay, boo. Boom, get off me. I just got laid out there. Look where the safeties are. Safeties all help was all the way over there. If I keep this on the outside and throw it, I have to throw this now because he already has him beaten. Just lead him upfield. But instead, we get hit by T.J. Watt. So now we have to figure out how. Trying to see. Do we keep it? Who we reading? I don't even know who the fuck we reading here. Justin Fields first down. That was a terrible read, but that shit works. 92 speed, terrible read. Works. You're supposed to give this to Braylon here. Boom, look at this. If Braylon gets the ball, he can get out the outside, plus he has a blocker. Running Scott free down the field. That's a touchdown. So if we run that play again, I got to read that a lot better. But it worked out in our way because Fields has the speed. I mean, we only need, like 3 yards? So it worked. Good catch by Mason Taylor. They're going to bring timeout here, though. Sack, Alex Highsmith. We go from field goal range to potential field goal range to just out of field goal range. Get the ball 20. Touchback. Somebody gonna help me out? God damn. So I was gonna have to come all the way from his cornerback position on the far right. Not left, but far right. Come on, bro. Like, where's my defensive line? Will McDowell is getting blocked up like a fucking... I don't even know what to compare that shit to, because this shit is diabolical. Frisco hits him out of bounds. A man, 54. Gotta repass here. Sure. What the fuck, Sherwood? Down by 3, I'm sorry. We downed at the Blitz because I was like, okay, well, we might be able to get home. Nah. Not in time. Not in time. Hell no, not in time. Come on, Gibson. Get out the way, Gib. Even on our interceptions, we still had a fucking lead and we blew it. Jeremy Rutgers picks up 5. Let's see if we can get on the ball, though. Field goal here helps us out tremendously. But we don't have to be in a rush just yet. We can't take a sack, though, so we need to be finding ways to scramble. That thing is not open. They got a spy. He picked up 2 still. Are they pressing now? They're not pressing. By Lazard, first down. Let's go. Burn one here, 25 seconds. We are at least, bare minimum, at least in field goal range.
Here we go.
PI? Maybe? We were saved! We were saved! This shit finna confuse the fuck out of me. This is either... Hurry up. Touchdown! Justin Fields landed the ball game! 27-24! Your Jets win in the fourth quarter! Justin Fields with a walk-off touchdown! Let's go! Your Jets start off 1-0 for their head coach, Nicholas Jones. Fields with 3 picks, but also had 2 tutties and a couple yards on the ground. I don't know what the Jermaine. I don't know what the fuck Jermaine was thinking here. Oh, we'll get off a walk-off touchdown. 16 of 27, 178, 59 completion percentage. 1 tutty, 3 picks, 34 was his longest pass. 12 carries for 85 yards in the tutty, 8 for 51 in the tutty. 5 for 27 and a game-winning tutty. Bruce Hall had 4 for -1. He had 3 catches for 15, 1 for 4. Lazard 7 for 59 in the tutty. Garrett Wilson had 6 for 104. Metcalf close to 100. Calvin Austin had 4 for 80. Rutgers had 2 for 13, 1 for 2, and then he dropped it. They gave up 2 sacks. Olu, second-year man on Penn State, gave up a sack. Troy Fatanu, second-year man on Washington, gave up a sack as well today. Nick Herbig had a sack. Alex Highsmith had a sack, and Jalen. That's for the Patriots, obviously. Pittsburgh, I'm sorry. For us, we had a sack for Jermaine Johnson, which is a great start for him. McDonald only had a tackle for loss and 1 tackle. That's terrible. Cisco had 8 tackles today. 5 for Tony Adams, 4 for Sauce. Couple tackle for losses, though. Phillips had a tackle for loss. Johnson had a tackle for loss. Jermaine Sherwood had a tackle for loss. McDonald had a tackle for loss. Lazaria Thomas had a PDF. Pass deflection. Jermaine Sherwood had a PDF. Did have a fumble recovery from Jermaine Johnson. I don't know who forced the fumble, though. I don't even remember forcing a fumble. Oh, that's from the kickoff? He returned that for 67 yards, so that's a touchdown on the block. Had him a good game. Only 1 tackle. 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, 1 tutty, and 1 block field goal. I can't complain about the 1, baby. We did punt twice, but other than that, it wasn't that bad of a game. I thought it could have been a little bit better offensively, but we still walking out here with a 27-24 victory. And that's what 4 turnovers? 3 turnovers?
I deal with no matter what. Is she like Derek? Why?
So, even when all those things stacked up against us, we still found ways to win. That's all that matter, is that we found ways to win. We do play the Bills next week, so I would love to see kind of what the Bills could probably bring. It might be a lot harder against the Bills. We are playing on competitive, not simulation. Okay. Rush for 200 yards, I guess. 3 rushing touchdowns. We got 2. Did we get 3? I don't know. Get 3 sacks in the game. We only had 1. I don't know. And we had, I don't know. and then get 3 sacks in the game 2 times. I don't know if we did that either, but they gave it to us. So we unlocked a new play sheet. Heavy sets play sheet is up to, I don't know what that is, platinum. Right is up to gold. Gold. Win with 4. Okay, I guess. I don't understand that. We do play at home at MetLife. Tyler Algiers on the Browns. As it likely is on the move. Jabril Peppers signed with the Bengals on a 1-year deal. Calais Campbell gets cut. Christian Wilkinson goes to the Ravens. I think that's it. All right, so based off of that this is what I mean. We're going to be changing some things throughout the season. We'll go to 10 minutes. Get that up there a little bit more. We are looking at some guys for this season. Definitely, corners, things of that nature. But we're probably going to be more so looking at wide receivers, more so, because we do need wide receiver. Yeah, Josh Reynolds could be on my team by tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. After that bullshit he pulled, oh, yeah. You very much so can see Josh Reynolds off the team by tomorrow. But everybody's healthy, so that's a good sign, I guess. Thornhill had a pick. Slay had a pick. Holcomb had a pick. Just making me look terrible. Just real deal making me look terrible. I'm pretty sure morale should be up now after that win. Whew. I don't think nobody gonna have a bad night rest. How are you still down on morale? But actually, he might actually be starting. Because Reynolds is just not going to get it done. I'm honestly being honest. And I'd rather start him now, develop him now than later. At least I know at least I won't have bad feelings about, okay, well, damn, bro, you dropped the ball. It'll be more so like, okay, dial it in, Rook, But as in this episode, we do play the Bills, higher or everything, offense, defense, and overall. But they do come in banged up. No Ed Oliver, no Matt Milano, and everybody won in the freaking East. Everybody lost in the West besides the Chiefs. Everybody lost in the North besides the Bengals. But everybody won in the East. What if this keeps a trend? But we do play Buffalo, so that won't keep the trend. But we didn't play Buffalo till like week, 7, I believe? Or week 5 or whatever. Like the divisional games later on in the season. Everybody won in the East. Could every team make it to playoffs? But honestly, every team still could make it to playoffs. Every team splits with each other, potentially. But obviously, that's not how the NFL works. But we'll see what it looks like against the Bills, who's a little bit better than the Steelers, who played us pretty close, to say the least. But we'll see how everything kind of unfolds next week, though. But please like, comment, subscribe.